How can you embrace mindfulness and reduce stress? Some people are hesitant to embrace mindfulness because they worry about finding it hard to fit into their busy schedule. But mindfulness reduces stress and can help you become more aware of stresses, in your everyday life. And some techniques that help you embrace mindfulness, such as meditation, can even change your body and mind, allowing you to live longer and feel more happiness. And also, mindfulness makes you more resilient when new stresses appear in your life. So keep this in mind. Mindfulness increases focus and reduces exhaustion. Some studies have introduced mindfulness to the workplace in many different ways. One study group had mandatory breaks during where participants could meditate to relieve stress, while another introduced online mindfulness programs to help reduce stress, like in a corporate call center. I know people who've worked in these corporate call centers can be quite stressful. So research does continue to suggest that those who do use breaks to practice mindfulness return to work less stressed and more focused than before. So they are overall more productive at the workplace. And after recognizing the positive effects of mindfulness, some individuals were even open to trying other methods, like for example tarot reading to gain a sense of mental clarity, or aromatherapy, or crystal healing. So it did open him up to other techniques. Something else to consider, learning to be mindful can make us resistant to mental stress. So you can practice mindfulness in your daily life. Alright, mindfulness can be trained by paying attention to details. For example, the candle test is a mindfulness technique in which you focus on a candle and you consider its size, its shape, the colour, as many details as you can think of, the way the wax melts. Also, attentive listening is another mindfulness technique. In conversations or when watching TV or out in nature, you can focus on the details of the sounds you're hearing. Don't divide your attention by listening to multiple sources of noise at once. When we often hear humans are capable of multitasking, but research does continue to cast doubt on the idea. When we divide our attention, we tend to have a primary focus on our various tasks. Okay, so dividing our attention increases our stress and makes us worse at tasks overall. Okay, so practicing mindfulness involves focusing on one subject at a time until it's completed, and then moving on to the next step. This reduces stress and makes us more efficient at will. Also, mindfulness improves your health, which reduces stress. Some techniques embrace mindfulness, like meditation, can or may even alter how we think and feel. Stress is unique because there's always a stressor or a cause of stress in our lives. Stressors can be physical or mental, and meditation helps us to relax and identify potential stressors around us. Removing physical stressors can allow the body to stay healthier, possibly lengthening our lives. Some studies suggest it can reduce wrinkling and skin aging. Mental stress can accumulate, it's accumulative. So being affected by one cause of mental stress makes you weaker and more susceptible to new causes of mental stress. Meditation can help you alleviate the mental stress you already have, in your life. Some research can even suggest meditating causes additional folds in the outer layer of the brain, which may affect mental health. So it also affects the amygdala, which is the center of the brain that controls our emotions, helping us to remain calmer in the future. So mindfulness can help reduce mental and physical stress that already exists in your life, and identify stresses that may cause more stress in the future. Meditation and mindfulness techniques may affect the shape of the brain, our emotions, and our body's health. So mindfulness reduces personal stress as well as stress in the workplace, allowing us to be more focused and productive in our work and personal lives. So definitely worth looking into. Do your own research. Everyone's different. Everyone may have different characters, personalities, idiosyncrasies. Different techniques may work for different people. So look into it. A technique that I found quite powerful is Vipassana meditation. It's the technique that the Buddha taught 2,500 years ago. So there are schools, centres that still teach it to this day, and that can be very powerful. So definitely worth looking into. And meditation is a very powerful technique.